What's better than playing video games? How about living in one, unable to log out, feeling all the damage taken for real, and if you get a game over, it means lights out in real life. Wait, what? Hello, OtakuMav here. Grab your nerve gear and let's link start with Season 1 of Sword Art Online. Sword Art Online follows Kazuto Kirigaya, aka Kirito, as he along with thousands of other people pick up a new VRMMO game called Sword Art Online, where they will explore the world of Aincrad. Upon the release of the game, players find that they can't log out and that if they get a game over, it results in actually dying, as the device used to play said game called Nerve Gear sends a shock to the brain. To leave safely means to travel through 100 floors and defeat the game's final boss. This task won't be easy even for Kirito, who was one of the game's beta testers. It's noticed that when clearing the first floor's boss, things aren't just like they were in the beta. The boss's second phase is altered with it using a different weapon than what the beta testers told everyone, resulting in countless lives lost. Sure, Kirito is still the main protagonist, but having things unknown and different than what he experienced in the beta meant he wouldn't be able to blast through the game easily. See, the plot of SAO is brilliant. Trapped in a game, travel 100 floors, beat the final boss, if you die, you die. The problem here is that this season is only 25 episodes long, with the first 13 focusing on being trapped in this game. This leads to the anime skipping a handful of floors at a time, leaving many episodes to time skip weeks or months between each other. There's 100 floors, each floor different with their own towns, enemies, and boss at the end, but the sad truth is, you don't get to experience the majority of these floors. Sure, SAO does its fights swift, quick, and beautifully, but fights can only carry a show so far when the world you're supposed to be invested in feels half-baked, only allowing you to digest segments of it at a time. The second half of the season is really when the show finds its footing. Taking place immediately after clearing Aincrad, the survivors of Sword Art Online are set free. Kirito now interacts with the friends he made in Aincrad, and he soon finds out that Asuna is trapped within a new VRMMO called Alfheim, or ALO for short. Unlike having 100 floors to traverse through like in Aincrad, Alfheim is one big open world that you can spread your wings and explore. Other differences between the two is that ALO has 9 different races to choose from when creating a character, and there's no life or death consequences for getting a game over. The main objective of this game is to be the first race to reach the top of the world tree, and Kirito's main goal this time around is to find and save Asuna. Because the second half of Season 1 doesn't jump around with time, the pacing of the events unfolding is a lot more steady. You get to experience the journey from point A to point B without any detours taking away from the objective at hand. In terms of character development, Sword Art Online delivers, but not in your typical format. Sword Art Online has you in the shoes of Kirito, who is a solo player, with the majority of events serving as growth towards his character. The supporting characters that Kirito meets, such as Klein, Blacksmith Elizabeth, Dragon Tamer Silica, Shopkeep Egil, and love interest Asuna, gain their development through their interactions with Kirito. The supporting cast typically get an episode each focusing on their time with Kirito that also serves as their introduction. There is, however, a situation that I didn't quite care for, and that is when Kirito helps Silica retrieve a flower and they get surrounded by a group of orange players. I get it helps show just how strong Kirito is, but could we not get minor antagonists with a better motivation than just killing because it's fun? I mean, I don't care if this group of orange players enjoy killing because it's fun, they are basically just the same as the Laughing Coffin gang from Aincrad, which I might add, don't even have that big of a presence in Season 1. This is one show that makes the audience know what's at risk by constantly bringing it up in conversation and having death happen often. But at the same time, the death gimmick is just that, a gimmick. Sure, it kicks off the events of the story, but quickly it gets used as a device to just give more character development and at times to just reinforce the idea that death is a thing. Which is good, but there are other situations that can be used to give development that doesn't have to revolve around death. Honestly, I enjoy Season 1 of Sword Art Online, so I'm giving it a 7.5 out of 10. With the rough first half, I can understand the hate it gets, but if you are someone who wants to see more Aincrad, fear not, as the Sword Art Online progressive movie is on the horizon, and I can't wait to see it as it aims to tackle the Aincrad arc in more detail. That's all for this video. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Remember, if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, and if you're new, subscribe and ring the bell to stay up to date with new videos. I'm OtakuMav, and I'll see you next time.